if you're ready. It's going for me. They can hear you on my stream. If you want to hear Lara, come on over to watch my stream.
Shit, it's not making the sound. Wait. We can hear Lara? Okay, that's good.
Hear Lara. Can you hear Lara on Lara's stream? You can. Okay, they're all in Lara's chat because they hate me.
What? No! Guys, if you don't join Taro's chat right now, he's gonna do something drastic, so I need him to be alive for like 3 more hours.
3 hours?
Alright, thank you Lone for first egg cracked and also the subsquibble. It's been almost 4 years and you know what I said? At 4 years I'm gonna graduate. Soon as the loan hits 4 years specifically.
No, wait, Lara, no.
He said do it. He said fucking
do it.
Yeah, that's
No,
me in my chat.
Lone, you don't know what you're asking for. No. My comedy partner.
2 more months and I forced Lara to graduate. Oh my gosh.
What? Why did you tier 1 sub for that? Ada, stop subscribing to me.
Ada, come on. You can at least do a tier 3 for your bestie.
No. Ada, stop giving me money. Ada, please.
Alright, should we introduce the game?
You broke
I
up
just lost the
Galaxy by
game.
supporting Lara? Shut the fuck up, man. I can never be enough, says Ada. No, you're never enough for Lara, but you're always plenty for me. You'll always be enough.
Look into my eyes, Ada. Look into my eyes. You are plenty for me, specifically. Your avatar on Discord is adorable. I love the cat ears. I love everything about you. And your personality, of course. Your personality is very important. What do you like about Ada? I guess you can't.
What is happening? No. Lone, what the fuck? Why would you do this to me? You started a hype train?
Oh, thank you for the gift.
Thank you for gifting subs to everybody. Oh god. Thank you, Lone. I appreciate the support.
Thanks. I got a snipe.
Now everybody can explode me. Time to bully Lara. Oh no. Hi, Lara. Why are you typing in my chat? What's your problem? Yeah, I know you're chatting from I can hear your keyboard. You fucking buffoon. Okay.
Thank you, Lone, for the gifted.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh, April got one.
Thank you, Lone. Oh my god, April.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, on mine, Zhao got one on mine.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lone.
That's
I
so
appreciate
gorgeous.
it. For the next 2 months, I will appreciate your support until I eventually have to leave you all to go to another galaxy.
She's gonna fucking block me in 2 months and like move cities so that I don't know where she lives anymore.
What? What do you mean?
Oh my god.
I would
don't
never
play with
do
me.
that.
You're not a fish.
I would never do that. Why would I possibly do that to my friend?
Lara has people on the screen. I'm still starting soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to hit the transition button. There we go.
Cause my
Lara, don't.
What do you
Never
mean?
mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I said I was gonna hit the transition button, and you didn't say anything.
I wasn't gonna.
Never mind. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Cause I moved to this screen because my expressions are cute. As you guys can see, I have iPhone tracking again.
It's very funny how the iPhone tracking gives you stronger expressions, but the NVIDIA tracking makes you have insane eye tracking. The fucking Mori Calliope eye tracking.
I get to rob Taro, Miki, Nahi, and Simp of Lara.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She'll be locked in
Lara,
my
you wouldn't
face.
leave me.
Do you want to start playing the game?
No.
What? You don't want to start playing the game?
No.
What? What, were we talking about something else?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I thought we would have some
Okay.
Tokusatsu material to talk about, but my week has been... Oh, wait, no, I have an update from today.
Ooh.
We have multiple updates.
Spill.
So, the way Lara cut down Taro... Yeah, you guys only see this on stream once a month, but this is my everyday life.
Dare you?
I don't get to say shit around here. So actually, Lone, maybe I'll finally be free in 2 months.
Okay.
Anyways, I got a CT scan this morning, and I'm not concussed. Can you believe it? I'm just stupid. My brain is just like that. I think the funniest part of getting tests like this is when you've moved a lot and the doctors don't have all the information and they just find shit like parallel and diagnose it differently. So I have a lot of like breathing and allergy issues. And I got the CT scan results back and they were like, you don't have head trauma, signs of head trauma, but you do have sinus disease. And they just wrote it like that. I was on the phone with Lara when I got the results. I was like, Lara, I'm diseased.
And you know what I said? What I always say. I know.
Oh, she's so mean to me.
Hi, Freya. Yeah, this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have not an
Short
update,
and
but I have a
sweet,
thing.
just like Miki Ham.
Anyway. So, yeah, I just really like. Okay, I like crime mystery games a lot. I like crime mystery novels a lot, and I'm a big fan of asymmetric co-op and indie games. So, when I found out that Mark and Lara is a game, especially because it has Lara and I'm a huge narcissist, I was
True.
very excited to play.
What?
Mm.
What?
You know how hard it is to make my model frown? And I managed to do that.
Just for me, I'm honored.
Just for Taro. I literally
Or
have
should
to
I
like
say I'm good at my job because I was so diabolical that I was able to make Lara frown.
I never frown. Even in real life, I'm always like either default or smiling because it's better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have RBF, unfortunately.
Resting baby face.
Certainly not that.
He's just a little guy in
I
real
don't
life,
think I could
guys.
possibly have baby face if people think I'm like 10 years older than I actually am most of the time.
What do you mean? In real life, your head is gigantic and you are 2 feet tall and you are 1.5 feet of head, you know? Just like you are on stream.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Don't ruin the kayfabe now.
Okay, you're so true. I can't wait until one day I'm a real boy with real facial expressions and eyebrows.
His eyebrows do go crazy. Default Lara?
I'm fucking stupid. I just hit the camera with the rock eyebrow like it was gonna do something. What fucking idiot. You thought you were 15 years older? Okay, but like, it's when people see me, so it's worse. Based on appearance, it feels pretty bad.
Yeah. I stopped making age jokes after meeting him. Because...
I feel like that's more fucked up, though. Because then she's like, oh, he does look old, so doing this is mean. Well...
you look just the age you are, Taro, and I would never make fun of you for your age or how you look, you know? I haven't made fun of your age or how you look
15 billion
since I met you.
Mm-hmm. This is like a bad sign.
What? Oh.
Because that means that I'm busted.
What? What do you
Wow,
mean?
she thinks I'm busted. That's crazy. She thinks I'm busted and old.
I would never. She lied as naturally as she breathed. Oh, if you knew.
I will refrain from commenting on this point to avoid further reprimands.
No, but have I told the story? When I go out and it's to like an area I won't be revisiting very often or at all, and to someone that I don't particularly care about, I would just lie about who I am. Like, different name, and then that name has an identity I made up in my brain about where they're from, right? And I learned like a tiny town in like a random state a little bit about it so that I can lie that I'm from there. Yeah, during the Bunny Garden streams? Yeah, I did mention that on that stream. It's kind of fun because when Taro and Nahi came to visit me, they got to see that in person. What's the sigh for, huh?
Nothing.
Professional gaslighter?
Keyword being professional.
Professional. I'm very good at it. No, I think most people just
moving further away from you.
You don't like me?
No.
You think I'm lame?
A little bit.
Think I'm ugly?
Okay, hang on. Don't do this. Don't do this.
He fucking hates me.
What is she doing to me?
Ugly and lame and stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I showed him around my city. I showed him and I...
Oh, she got angry for a second. She showed her true color.
Say so, voice. You're laughing now, but it's actually a punishment for you, mostly.
Don't like that.
Show you around. You're so mean to me. Okay, I'm done with this bit. I'm tired. But I still need to do the say-so voice. So do you wanna start playing the game, or do you wanna keep talking?
Oh, you gotta redeem?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The say-so voice.
I still haven't figured out what my alternative to a say-so voice would be. What was the joke last time? It was like the Markiplier voice or something. Or the ASMR streamer voice.
ASMR, League BFE voice.
I can do that really easily, watch.
I see.
Fuck!
The receipts of Lara being evil are all in the clips?
Racial slur. How did I do? Pretty realistic, right?
No, you copped out. You should have just gone for it, brother.
I'm live.
Oh, so he would have said it if it wasn't live. Whoa! That's crazy. That's crazy. Not a good sign.
Okay, idea for next stream.
Racial slur stream? No, thank you, man. I'm backing away from all this. I didn't know the type of man you were, really. Actually, I'm dropping a Google Docky right now, so that I don't associate with you.
Wow, she said the thing. She's hip with the kids.
I'm hip and young with the kids. I didn't need to get taught the word Google Docky.
Nope.
I have a...
Are you eating ice?
What? No, it's an iced matcha latte.
Oh, okay. It sounded vaguely like you were crunching down on ice cubes.
No, brother, my fridge makes those like fuck ass. How do I
Oh,
describe the
the
type of ice?
crescent-shaped ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like hemispheres or like
yeah.
half circles.
Yeah. I crunch down on those, I die.
Yeah. True.
Racial slur.
Or they slip out of your mouth and like bounce around the room.
Yeah. It's like you drop one of those and they go off on their own adventures to Narnia. Not gonna do a racial slur tier list, but I was gonna do a ways to die tier list. I just thought that
ways
would be
to
fun.
Die tier list?
Yeah.
Oh god.
To death.
Oh god, no, we're not doing this now. I'm gonna get depressed.
Yeah. Ways to die. Heartbreak. Ways to die. Drowning. No. Okay. We're not gonna do that. S tier death? Surrounded by loved ones at an old age. What's an S tier death for you, Taro?
We could go with that one. I had other thoughts that were vaguely worrisome, but I've suppressed them.
Yeah. Yeah, I can figure that one out immediately. Yeah, buddy. So,
What do you mean it was good? It was good for other people.
I know. Old age is such a lame way. Okay. You know the hoax that a guy... Okay, I can comfortably make fun of this because it's like a hoax and it's not real. You know the guy that drowned in the lie that a zookeeper drowned in elephant shit and died?
Oh, that was fake, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
S tier, really. Because then you would forever be known as the guy who drowned in elephant shit and died. Your legacy lived on. Would your S tier be dying peacefully in your sleep from young age, surrounded by loved ones? Oh, so true.
From young age? From young age?
At 23, dying surrounded by loved ones. I don't want that. I think I would traumatize my friends for the rest of their lives.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Get Benjamin buttoned. True.
Benjamin buttoned.
Benjamin Butt.
That's how I feel sometimes. Every time I go to the doctor's office and everybody there is 75 plus.
Wait, how do you feel? You feel like who?
What's going on here?
Who do you feel like? Can you just say that again?
Like Benjamin Butt.
Benjamin the stick in your...
What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god.
Teehee.
What the fuck?
Teehee.
What am I doing here? you know what?
Because I'm cute. And I get away with things.
What's your problem, man?
My problems? Oh, where do we start? Okay, so it all started...
Not. Moving on. Anyways, so this game... Lara said that she found it on Steam and really wanted to play it. And the joke that we had with it was because one of the characters' names is Lara. And Lara's name is Lara. Would it be funny enough to do for the whole stream if I played as Lara and Lara played as Mark?
Right?
Or would it just be extremely confusing and horrendous after 5 minutes?
I didn't know Lara's name was Lara. Freya! I'm dropping important knowledge onto the audience today.
Docs.
Okay.
Lara's name is Lara. I saw it. I saw her credit card. It said Lara CO on it.
True. CO last
Her
name.
credit card number is...
Yeah?
Anyways.
Okay.
Based on what I've told you about my memory, I feel like you might think that I remember your credit card number.
There's no way, because you guys didn't even... weren't able to even look at it.
What are the funky digits on the back? Oh, don't worry about that one. I got those on lock.
Hi, Hikikomori, nah.
Actually, wait. I think they got knocked out when I bonked my head. Fuck. Alright, this is why I have to go back and visit Lara next week.
So that I can get my
Lara
information.
Yeah.
I see. This is all
I actually
an elaborate
lied. I did
scam.
not get pre-approved for my... I did not get approved for my credit card. I'm just stealing yours.
Damn it. The approval is their approval to go steal my credit card.
Yeah, I went into the bank and they said, yeah, you can have her card. Sure, buddy.
That's how credit
Anything
cards
you want,
work.
pal.
Oh, actually, yeah. I work in like banking, so I can tell you guys this. So credit cards, the only way you get money, you know how they get money? Is when you steal from other people. And this is a true fact about our world. So in order for Taro to gain a credit card, I need to be losing a credit card.
So really, am I lying? Not exactly.
Yeah.
To get my credit card, somebody else lost credit.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't tell you about how this world works, you might need to pick up a book and start reading.
What money you had was your credit card number. How much money would you have? So true.
My credit card number is 1. Huh.
He really is old. Holy shit.
What is this bit?
Yeah.
I was the first credit card holder.
First credit card.
That is the question, right? I feel like the thing I always heard, the joke people made, it was like a Tumblr post or something of how come all vampires are rich in fiction, and then the response was, if you've lived for hundreds of years and you haven't figured out how to be rich, then you've really fucked up.
Right? Yeah.
And also, like, what if you're like a moral vampire? You know? You don't want to fuck people over and become a billionaire or something. Actually, hang on. What if you just eat people?
Nice.
And take their money? Oh, true. Nahi really fucked it up. Or she's just based, I guess.
Nahi, come on, man. You don't even need to, you just need to buy index funds and it'll accumulate.
I mean, what can I say? I'm billions of years old and I still have to work a day job.
True. But
so who's really losing here?
I came from another galaxy, so I lost all of my assets that I left behind, you know? Oh, actually, my galaxy, we didn't use a money system. I had to learn about the money system when I came here, yeah. Because this system is like very obtuse, where people have to work in order to get basic needs met. It's not good.
Very obtuse system where people have to work to get basic needs met. That's so weird. Who would ever do something like that?
Alright, speaking of day jobs, now we're gonna be cops.
Oh no. I mean, okay.
Alright, this is a 2-player adventure. Going solo is not an option.
Oh wait, are they gonna fucking dox some shit? Let's not show this screen in case it shows some info. Well, because we're gonna have to connect to each other, right?
Nope.
Oh, it's a asynchronous.
This game works by us not being able to progress without the knowledge the other person has. We don't connect anything, we don't do anything. It's an offline game. Oh, Freya! Base!
That's crazy. Wait.
I knew I liked you.
Damn.
Alright. So going solo is not an option.
It's one of these fucking games where I click out of it and the audio stops.
Either Mark or Lara.
Play.
And communicate to solve the case, either in person or through voice chat. The game itself doesn't require an internet connection to work. For the best experience, don't look at the other person's screen, but if you get stuck and need a hint, it doesn't hurt to take a peek. If you use an audio, we recommend using Discord. Play.
Oh, I clicked play before you. Sorry, I'm watching a cutscene.
Sorry, I was reading out.
They're playing poker.
They're eating whiskey
Everything's
soup.
going bad. Oh, red. Red jump scare. Me when red. Oh! Oh! is right. Lara, did you see what I saw?
The hanging man?
Yeah. Beep.
But
Detective
everyone else...
Torres and Farlow. Captain Miller here. A dead body was found in the house at Manhattan Beach this morning. 2 suspects have been identified and detained. We need you guys for the interrogation. Want you both at the police station now. I'm out of town, but you can find copies of the case files on the office desk. Pretty typical boss behavior. I'm on vacation 6 months of the year. Do the work for me. Do it for me. Fix it for me. Get a move on. Beep. I'm getting paid 3 times your salary to go on vacation most of the year. Anyways.
Alright, have we decided
who's playing as who? We still haven't decided.
We need to decide. Okay, guys, do you guys have any opinions? Should Taro be Mark and Lara be Lara? Or should Taro be Lara and Lara be Mark? I got that right in first try!
Wow.
Mark should be Lara, not an option. Lara should be... Mark, Lara...
Wait.
Lara
I have an idea.
Taro should be...
Lara, I have an idea.
Yes?
Hang on.
Mark, Lara, Taro, Mark. Not an option either. Lark, you didn't answer my question.
Lark, that's somebody else. That's a different guy, pal.
Lark and Tara. Okay, what was your idea before I lose my mind reading? Lara should be Taro. I don't think you actually want that. I think you should really check what you're saying.
Lara should be Taro. If we keep hanging out long enough, that might just happen.
I really don't. Yeah, you want Taro to be Lara. As do I, by the way. Tark. Oh boy, what? Okay, my problem with asking our audience anything is that I go, do you guys want this? And then they're like, yes, we want it, regardless of whatever the question is. And I'm like, do you want A or B? They're like, A, B. My blood type is AB. Actually, it's O minus. And then it's not fucking relevant at all.
She hates you guys. That's crazy.
Really
you watch her? You gave her your money? Insane behavior.
Absolute Freaky Friday scenario. It sure is a Freaky Thursday. We want Taro to be Lara and Lara to be Lara. Not an option either in this game. Alright, what was your idea? I'm losing my mind reading chat.
I have to make something.
I'll keep losing my mind then. And so they were both Lara. Okay. Wait a minute. If we both play Lara, we're going to lose the game. Never want to give you a straight answer. You can't be straight, just like you're just like the stream, like the audience, like the streamer, right?
Hello?
You see, kids, the only thing straight about me is my jacket. I think you should be a llama. Ow.
Bah. What sound do llamas make?
Sheep. Sheeple.
Close enough.
Fucking hell.
Did you just call your audience sheeple?
Your audience is sheeple.
That's a spoiler.
Oh fuck. I mean, your audience is very nice people, and I would never say such a thing. And cat boys? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know what that was referring to, but sure, cat boys. Yay.
Curious indeed.
There's a song where they're like pegging cat boys. It's like,
huh?
What was that song called? Let me find it while I'm buying time for you.
You would know this song.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you think I'm talking about?
Wait, what is it? It's Lil Mariko Cat Boys.
Lil Mariko?
Yeah. I like Lil Mariko. For
I've never
all
heard
the
of
3
them.
songs I've known of hers. I'm a big fan. I actually showed my friends Lil Mariko and they became a big fan. I think Taro should be Taro. It's Thursday. Don't forget to sparkle on and be yourself. Guys!
So true.
Fucking after school special ass. Okay.
So true. When are we doing after school special stream, Lara?
You ever... Oh, I almost knocked over my water. Okay, Freya's the type of fucking teacher. I go to the theater and not the theater, like the school theater, and I'm like, what role should I play? And then the teacher's like, you should be yourself. And then I go home and I die because I all I wanted to do was have a fucking after school activity. Are we getting a good grade in chat? No.
I'm just a substitute. I can't grade your assignments.
One of those teachers where I'm like, I've taught this class for 30 years and only one student has ever passed. This is clearly...
This makes me a good teacher.
Makes me a very good teacher. Also, one of those teachers would really convolute... Oh, we're ready?
No, finish your sentence.
One of those teachers with really convoluted grading schemes where it's like, okay, if you stay in class and everybody else leaves class, then you get the bonus points and nobody else does. But if everyone stays in class, nobody gets the bonus points. But if everyone does the homework, but you know those types of things. Oh.
Whoa, 2 Laras. That's crazy. You can never have too much Lara.
To quote a great woman named Koi, I squint at you.
Oh no.
Taro, you look way cuter today for some reason.
Fuck no.
Which Lara do I shoot? I'm like holding you
Both
by
of
the
them.
shoulder. I'm like, no, trust me, I'm the real Lara. I can say things only real Lara would say.
I'm saying, shoot me. It's me. I'm the fake one. Shoot me, please.
All right, what would only Lara be able to say? Oh my gosh, Nahi is my favorite. I love her so much. Have you guys checked out Nahi's new YouTube short? Has a lot of effort, a lot of she did 15 drawings for it. It's so cute. She's my favorite.
That's not the newest short anymore.
Oh yeah.
You're a fake Nahi fan. I'm the real Lara. I have her bell notifications on. I'm subscribed and I have the bell.
Lara would never have bell notifications on for anything. She doesn't value anyway.
Whoa. Okay. Anyways, let's just have you play Lara. I feel like this bit has run its course.
Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like I say anything and everyone agrees in chat, even though it's bad, because they just want to fuck with me.
That's the power of influencer. You just gotta slowly feed them your ideals, and then eventually you'll have an army.
Interesting.
Something.
Yeah. They want me dead though. They want to shoot both of us. Alright, let me
that's good, right?
Because
then they won't lionize you and turn you into a saint or something.
He's so small!
Why am I small? What did you do to me?
I lowered you so that they can read. Oh. I'll move you after we split off into our own things.
Oh yeah, I need to lower Lara as well. Okay. Interesting case, huh? You really think it was a suicide?
What are we, some sort of squad? I'm not sure.
What?
Let's see what the suspects have to say. I'll question Larry Brown, the chef, if that's okay with you.
Perfect. I'll question Albert Hoffman, the librarian.
You look awful.
Oh, it's too realistic.
You look awful.
Finish the fucking sentence.
You look awful, Taro. Did Luna keep you up late?
Huh? Haha, no. I fell asleep 2 seconds into the movie you recommended. Your taste in movies is so fucking boring, dude.
You don't understand anything about cinema. That Western movie from 1943 is a masterpiece.
Anyway, have you read the captain's letter? If it wasn't a suicide, we have to get a confession by today.
Let's get to it then. Alright, okay.
Alright.
We can read this now.
So read your profile, I guess.
Choose with your partner which of you will play with Mark and which with Lara. Play with Lara. Okay. So I'll read Lara Torres.
I'm playing with Lara. Yippee! Why did you frown? What do you mean? We're playing a game together, you freak! Oh my god. I can't stand this motherfucker.
Why is this convo so realistic? It's literally me and Taro. Literally me and Taro. Okay, Lara Torres. She graduated in psychology and worked as a criminal psychologist before becoming a detective on the front line. She is an exquisite conversationalist. She is fascinated by the human race, the human face and mind, and reads them like an open book. She is energetic and determined and doesn't take no for an answer.
From childhood, Mark Farlow proved to be a mathematics genius, but his sense of justice brought him to attend the police academy. He then got prompted to increasingly more important roles until he became a detective. He is thoughtful and messy, but his intuition never fails. Oh no. Wait. It's us if we weren't based.
This is us if we weren't based, for real, dude. Wait, mathematics and conversationalist? Wait, this is crazy!
Calv says be sure to check my blood pressure after stream.
True.
So fucking true. God. If I had been partnered up with Lara during the no talking or everybody explodes? Hello? Am I robbing a bank? What the fuck? Hello?
No talking or everybody explodes.
Anyways,
okay,
US government,
Cooper.
I didn't say that, by the way. That was just a reference to my favorite film, The Dark Knight. Haha, the Joker, right? You want to know how I got these scars, buddy? I'm the Joker, baby. Okay, I'll be Mark. We're in NYPD. Yikes, bro.
Yikes.
Mega yikes.
Okay.
Mega yikes.
Now that we've chosen, let me move you so that it will be easier. Maybe I move you next to me? Or maybe you're just like peeking from under the table like this.
NYPP. I certainly saw some of those while I was there. It was against my will, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, I think I'll just place Taro like he's
nude in public.
Interesting. Whatever floats your boat.
Why would you do this to me? All right, Lara.
Okay, I'll just move you
like Scottish accent redeemed.
Oh. Scottish.
Got a fucking right Scottish accent, pal.
All right.
What the fuck am I doing in NYPD?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can read stuff
Scotland.
together. Wait, not together. Oh shit.
No, wait. It's asynchronous, lass.
Yeah. There's so much stuff.
Where should I start from? Okay, I have to set a timer. Somebody let me know when, or let me know when 5 minutes are up, lad.
Oh my god.
Let's have a look at the documentation. Thanks.
What documents do you have?
Let us see. Documents. New York Police Department. Narrative. At 9:51 on April, my accent is slipping. April 11th, a police station received a call concerning a dead body found in a house at Manhattan Beach. At 9:58, police arrived at the scene. Mr. Thompson, a stockbroker, was found dead, hung in the kitchen. 2 people were at the scene. They said they were Thompson's longtime friends, Mr. Hoffman, librarian, and Mr. Brown, chef. They said they spent the night together drinking and playing poker, and that they found Mr. Thompson hung in the kitchen in the morning. As the only suspects, the men contacted their lawyers. They can only be detained for a short time. The case stinks, Mark and Lara. I'm expecting the best from you guys. Try to discover what really happened, and if a murder seems likely, try to make them confess. Good luck with that. I think I slipped into Irish, unfortunately. Fuck that. I lost my activation word is what are you doing in my swamp?
Your fate.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? Lara, we need to solve this case.
Can you describe in detail how we would solve this case in your very, very natural accent?
We have to read it. I can't do it. I can't do this anymore. Lock in. Alright, lass. We gotta solve the case by reading these documents and interviewing these people.
Okay. Read the people too.
The people. I've only got David Thompson. Date of birth 15/3/1965. Civil status celibate. Why would you specify that? And he's wearing a fedora. Bad signs all around.
Never had sex.
Place of birth, Sodus Point, NY. Race, W. Sex, M.
Unlike Taro's race, which is L.
Huh? Huh?
Freya! Oh my god!
Freya? Huh?
Oh, that's crazy, dog. Crazy.
Age 55. Juvenile. No.
For Taro?
Red hair.
Yes.
Green eye. Says you. The jokes you've been making this stream. I need to practice my accents, man. They're so slipping. Eye color green, height 179 centimeters, weight 79 kilograms. I'm back to Irish again. 440 Morningside Avenue, Fairview, New Jersey. Employment broker, resident of America, phone number. Wait, do you think we could actually call these phone numbers?
In real life?
Yeah, it's like a real number.
We can try.
It's like a real American phone number.
You can try.
And it has a social security number and a driver's license.
Yo, let's commit identity.
Well, okay. Yeah, so it just tells me he's celibate and he lives in New Jersey.
You can read the next ones because you read 2.
Sure.
Yeah, so...
Wait, next ones. Oh, press to view the next stop. Oh.
We got our suspects, Larry Brown here. Larry Brown looks like this, guys. And his date of birth is the 29th of August, 1966. Civil status, celibate. Place of birth, same point. So does point. That's what his dad said when he was born. Race, W. Sex, M. Age 54, juvenile, no. Black hair, green eyes, 177, 150 kilograms. Residence is gonna be somewhere in Staten Island, New York. He's the chef. He's American. He has a phone number and a social security number and he has previous
drunk driving offenses. Two drunk driving offenses.
Okay. Interesting.
Also, their phone numbers are very different. Thank you for the timer, Nahi. I kind of fell out of it. I started to lose steam. However, oh no. Oh fuck.
New
I
accent?
guess we are from Brooklyn. Yes, the New York accent. I got a fucking LARP. I have to be in the role. It's like I'm acting.
Okay.
I am Mark.
All right.
I'm Mark, NYPD detective.
All right, Mark.
That's me.
My name's Lara. I'm newer to the scene than you. Let me. Can you read to me the?
All right, pal. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the third person?
Who's Hoffman? Tell me about Hoffman.
New York Police Department. Albert Hoffman. Date of birth 9/1/1964. So he's the oldest of the 3 by 1 year. Oh, they're all 1 year apart. 1 year. Civil status,
friends?
married. The only married one. So I'm gonna crack this case wide open right now. They were all vying for the same person, and Albert got married, and they were jealous, and they got this jealousy pent up for years, and they finally killed him to try and get at his partner.
Wait, but he's not the dead one.
Oh, who's this guy?
This is one of the suspects.
Oh, the librarian. Who's the dead one?
The first guy. It's David Thompson.
Oh, fuck. Never
the broker.
mind. I may be stupid. Good catch. I mean, I was testing you. Good catch, rookie.
Guys, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. My partner doesn't remember who the fucking victim is.
I'm too busy doing these accents. Hey, I'm acting here. All right, so this point, they all were born in the same place.
So disappointed.
Race W, sex M, age 56, juvenile no. Blonde, gray eyes, 168, 65 kilograms. He lives in the Bronx. Hey, American librarian. Note scar on the left cheek. You can see it in the image there. All right, that's all our documents, I guess.
Okay. That's all our documents so far.
That's all our documents so far.
Everything.
Why is the arrow pointing up? I read everything.
I better wait until my partner has finished consulting the documentation.
I better wait until my partner has everything. Well, everything's ready for interrogation. Since we're gonna interrogate 2 different suspects, during the interrogation I can consult with my partner to verify the statements. let's go.
All right.
Well, Nahi, did you set a timer for this one? Please tell me you set a timer for this one. Okay, good. What is this? Do you have a little star next to you?
Yeah, I have a star.
Huh. Maybe we can save something someone says for later. Like note it down in our documents or something.
Okay, wait, let me remember.
Well,
Who's Brown? I'm interviewing the chef. Okay.
You're interviewing the chef.
Oh, interrogating.
Larry Brown.
Yeah.
Interviewing.
What made you want to take my position?
What? So what? What made you decide to take up murdering?
You have clearly experience on your hands of murdering. Welcome to the force.
Oh, fuck. Good morning, Mr. Hoffman. First of all, let me thank you for your cooperation. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday night. I'd also like to record our conversation if you don't mind. Sure. Alright, let's begin. Mr. Hoffman, I should start by asking some personal questions in order to put the suspect at ease. It will let me get some personal info and gain his trust. When he's calmer and more open, he might let some things slip, and then I'll start asking some real questions about yesterday night. They're teaching us how to interrogate for real. Also, I'm worried about how much time we're gonna have to take both reading lines.
Oh, actually, I had a thought, because a lot of our lines are quite similar with some changes, especially except for the parts where it's the puzzle. We don't. Maybe we don't read out our lines. Unless you want us to both read out kind of the same lines. But I feel like in the puzzle bits, they want us to figure it out. I don't know, actually.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, whatever works. We could take turns. That was my thought as well.
Yeah, for the parts
where we're gonna get a 6-hour stream.
Yeah. For the parts where we do read it out, because it's quite similar, we can take turns. But for these parts where it's like we have our own separate choices and separate like dialogue boxes, I think we're supposed to like communicate and check with each other what they're saying or something.
All right. I'm free of New York. I'm never free of New York, baby. You can leave New York, but New York never lives. Okay.
Think this question.
All right. What are your questions? I have what do you do and are you married? I'm gonna say what do you do.
I'm saying what do you do because he's unmarried, and what if he's unhappy about it? So.
True. Work in a big public library here in New York. Charge of cataloging and filing. All right.
New York. Interesting.
The best in New York. What do you prefer reading? Ancient history, Greek and Roman civilizations. Red flag. I mean...
Yeah.
I take advantage of my job to study these subjects, and I've written a few articles on the matter for some specialized magazines. How'd you get to know Mr. Brown? Same class in middle school. Oh my god. Did you go together to school? That's not a very natural sounding sentence. Correct. What are these questions, Mark? Which school did you attend with Mr. Brown? The Daniel M. School. Oh, okay. So you hit the star to highlight dialogue that's important.
Okay.
Daniel M. School. Let's talk about David.
Okay. It sent me to the laboratory to review stuff.
Oh, did you ask all the questions already?
Yeah.
How did he say he knew the other suspect?
As well, so I think all three of them went to the same school.
Larry, David, Larry, David, and Albert.
Oh, I can highlight
Larry, David. Since we were children, I understand. Let's move on. Would you like some water? No, thank you. Thank you for your time. I'll be back in a moment. I want to search a few things on the computer. Oh, you get to go to the lab, but I have to be a fucking computer nerd? Okay. Oh, I guess this is the lab, huh?
Yeah, I think we're both.
Depositions.
Wait, shit, I need to... Oh gosh, this is confusing for me. Oh no. What is... Oh, I can talk to Captain Miller. How should we proceed now? I don't know how to use this thing, damn it. Check if the suspects have something in common and try to do some research. I think we need to search up the school. Busy. Don't bother me if it's not important.
Oh, we can highlight stuff after the fact with an actual highlighter. That's so funny.
Okay.
Okay. All right, back to lab.
How does this
Make
work?
searches on the internet. Messages.
E. Morgan School.
How should we proceed now? I don't know how to use this thing, damn it. Oh, this is what you were reading. You were reading Captain Miller's messages.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother me if it's not important. Internet.com. What is it? It's the what school?
The Morgan School?
Wait. Was that what I got? No, I got the Daniel M. School.
Oh, so we combined it together. It's the Daniel Morgan School.
Ah.
They abbreviate it different ways. Daniel.
What a bunch of freaks.
Just say the name of the school, you freaks. Too many
results? I'm almost there. I could do a search including both the school's name and the place. Well, maybe we assume it's where they were born.
New York?
Because they were all born there. No, specifically Sodus Point.
Sodus Point. There we go. Beautiful. Nice.
Genius. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Daniel Morgan School is the only school in Sodus Point. The institute houses an elementary, secondary, and high school with a small choice of electives. Let me guess, the electives were library, chef, and... What was the third guy? Broker. That's a crazy elective. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I need to get a better mic stand. I'm literally using a musician's mic stand that I've had since I was a kid. That's all we can search up right now, right?
Yeah. Wait. Jason Ross, Maria something, Norman Lee, Billy Hope, Margaret Madden. When did they grow up? When were they in elementary school?
So they were all born
65.
1965, 66, 64.
So their teacher was Jason Ross.
This is supposed to be a...
Or sorry, not teacher.
School.
Their dean is going to be Jason Ross and Maria XXX, right?
Middle school, you're like, what, 11 to
12 to
13, 14?
12 to 16.
So 11 years after 1964 or 1965 is 76. So I think it's Maria.
Okay.
Right?
Did they all go here for elementary? Do we know that?
Houses in elementary, secondary, and high school.
Okay. So if they all went here for all elementary, secondary, high school.
What? Hang on. I have something to say. That's a good start. Let's return to some information has been lost. I should remember to dig deeper into this. I should make sure Lara has read this page too. Oh, the X's, I assume, is what's been lost. My 3 favorite electives: art, food, and money. That's all you need in life.
Honestly, that's kind of my hobbies. Like,
True.
I like going places to eat. I like consuming media. That's good. Money.
I don't like money. All right, back to interrogation. Let's talk about the school. We used to call ourselves the Fantastic Four. 4. 3. I meant 3. Sus, sus, sus. There's a 4th guy who killed him. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing that it was quiet. I don't quite understand what that means, and when I pressed him on it, he didn't elaborate. I'm gonna recheck the scripts, but it was quiet is a way, definitely a way to describe it.
We should check against each other after we read all of these.
Mm-hmm. Miss Perez? So it's something... What was it, Perez? Maria Perez? He said Maria Perez, or he said Miss Perez, the school principal, so it's Maria Perez. What a bitch.
Who organized the meetup? Wait, who's a bitch? What happened?
He called the Miss Perez a bitch, their principal.
Oh, yikes. David found the house on the sea where we could spend the night together. He organized it. Met at 9 p.m. I arrived perfectly on time. David was there already.
What?
What?
Wait, so yours arrived on time, which is 9, so Albert was there at 9, and then David was there before 9, and then Larry
was 15 minutes late.
He said, like, at most he was 20 minutes late, so okay, these times are checking out.
Okay, yeah, good. Larry started cooking. What'd you have for dinner? Seafood. White wine. They got drunk afterwards. Finished around 10:30 p.m. Put on a vinyl, an incredible Rock 3. The Piano Concerto No. 3 by Sergei Rachmaninoff.
What?
Are you a pianist too? I dabble from time to time. Mark is a pianist.
Oh.
What mood Mr. Thompson was in? Oh no. Fun when he decides to talk, but most often a bit closed and thoughtful. Started playing at 11:38 p.m. He stood up and looked at his watch. David told us he was in dire straits and he was depressed. He started to bet more than he could afford.
Wait, sorry, can you catch me up with what you're hearing? Something about betting?
Yeah, after dinner they started playing poker and drinking, and David started to admit that he was depressed because he had drank so much. He was loosening up, and then he started betting ridiculous amounts, more than he could afford, and they couldn't dissuade him because they were all drunk.
Okay.
What kind of problems? He had financial problems and was addicted to gambling, and it made him broke.
Shit.
He'd never mentioned it before.
getting a choice to either call him out on a lie or press him on a potential lie or move on with it, but I don't know what.
I told him I was sorry.
Apparently celibate doesn't mean taking a religious vow, it just means voluntarily single.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just poking at them a little bit.
I just feel like it's a weird thing to put on a legal document.
Yeah. I just usually expect it to be married or single instead of married or celibate, right?
I guess it could be useful to know that you're not sleeping with people so that it's like there's nobody who's hearing stuff or you could have been with, maybe. For evidence or for
should I dig into this?
Alibi purposes?
Fuck it, I'll just dig into it. Yeah, there we go. Recent history of drunk driving.
Game got more tense. David started betting bigger and bigger and wouldn't stop complaining about his luck and eventually lost everything to Larry. He went crazy and threw us out of the kitchen. We went straight to bed. And the day after we found him hanged. Hung is a different thing. Wait a second. You say Mr. Thompson got angry after losing that decisive hand against Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is the guy you're talking to, right? Yeah, okay. Thompson got angry after losing a hand against Brown. He said he was cursed and he couldn't take it anymore. He sent us away. He attacked them. At 2:25 a.m.
2:25?
It was the last hand, which he was not involved in, my guy. Hoffman was not involved in the last hand. Checked my watch, and in that very moment, David called Larry's bet, losing the hand. What did you do after the poker game? We were a little upset, Larry and me, and we went to bed. Did you and Mr. Brown go to your own bedrooms? Yes. Put on pajamas and went to bed. I was really drunk. It took me a while to fall asleep. Isn't that exactly not how it works?
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't hear anything during the night. There's something that does not add up. I have to consult with Lara. Go to the lab. All right, Lara.
Okay. Something that both of them said is gonna contradict with each other.
Oh, there's a contradiction thing here.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me go back and highlight some things.
School.
Oh, this is a lot of reading. Okay.
Yeah.
And we gotta discuss. Oh, right. My suspect lied about not drinking much.
Oh, right.
He said that he doesn't drink much, and this is the first time he's gotten drunk that much. I called him out on it because he had a record of drunk driving, and he just kind of like ignored it. He was like, "Oh yeah, just a glass of wine's enough to trigger that sort of thing." Interesting.
They all arrived around the same times, yes?
So it was Thompson before everyone. Then it was your guy at the correct time of 9, and then my guy at 9:15 around. And I think we checked that with each other while we were investigating too.
15 minutes late. Larry is your guy. Right? Larry was 15 minutes late. Probably took him a while to get there because he was drunk driving. Larry started cooking.
Yeah.
He says your guy started cooking.
Yeah, that's what.
What did they have for dinner? Seafood?
Seafood. He was more specific about it, but yeah. Wakame seaweed salad, soy broth, fish.
Hoffman just drank some white wine. Did you get drunk? During dinner? No, that happened afterwards when we played poker.
They finish eating at around 11?
10:30.
Okay. Is that a contradiction? I don't think so.
It is.
What do you mean? Is that around 11 and your guy said 10:30?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a contradiction.
Wait, why can I only type numbers? Oh.
Wait.
What is the number of where your guy said 11?
Oh, the line.
Yeah.
My guy said that at 231. Wait, sorry. Let me check. I'm flipping it wrong. Where was it? Oh god. Sorry, 1 second. 221. Brown said 221 and yours said what? What line?
211, but he just said nothing to do. God, people are making so much noise outside my house.
I think, 10:30, 11 is not a contradiction. Like, he said around 11.
Okay, that's fine.
Enjoy life if you keep checking.
After dinner, we relaxed on the We relaxed on the couch for about an hour. What did we do? We talked peacefully with the vinyl. Did your guy mention the vinyl?
No. They said crashed on the couch for a bit and then just joking and talking. They didn't mention music at all.
Should we try that? I don't know how specific they get with this.
Yeah.
What line is joking and talking?
Joking could be. It's 227, but it's also like 229, but
didn't work.
Probably
okay.
227. Alright. It's not a contradiction though. He just didn't mention music, so maybe he didn't care. Yeah.
Probably not. The same way my guy didn't know what the food was.
Yeah.
All right. Pianist. David. Okay, what mood was Mr. Thompson in? Fun when he decides to talk, but most often a bit closed and thoughtful.
Did he mention Thompson's mood at the day off?
Yeah. What mood was he in? He was not more thoughtful than usual. He was just regular.
Yeah, mine said he looked normal.
Okay. David brought out poker and a bottle of whiskey with a big smile on his face.
Correct.
It was 11:38 when we started playing. Yeah.
Your guy's more specific about the time. My guy doesn't really keep track of the
Okay. They started playing low stakes.
Did they drink during the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
We started playing and drinking, he said.
Okay.
David told us he was in dire straits. He was depressed. Started to bet harder, and after he had drunk, He started to bet more than he could afford.
He's drunk and he lost everything. He sent us out of from the kitchen desperately, and we went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Following morning, we found him like that, and then I pushed for more detail. He said he became addicted to gambling, and he became a gambler. Did your guy mention this?
Yeah, he said financial problems, he was addicted to gambling, and that made him broke, but he had never mentioned it before tonight.
Okay.
Does that match up with yours?
I didn't know he had this addiction, so yeah.
I told him I was sorry. We had to stop the game, but he wouldn't listen and got mad. And that he wanted to play with his friends, and we shouldn't have to worry.
Yeah.
The game got more tense. David started to bet bigger and bigger. Wouldn't stop complaining about his luck. Eventually lost everything against Larry.
Yep. Did you mention anything about his hand?
Kitchen. No. Day after we found him like that, did your guy say anything about like going to bed?
Yeah, let me see. What time did the poker game finish? No idea. When you left the kitchen, what do you do? Went straight to bed. We were really exhausted. Did you go to bed immediately after the poker game then, Mr. Brown? Yes, exactly. Did you sleep well? Brown didn't hear anything. He was really exhausted and passed out immediately. And he doesn't know the time he went to bed, but he said that from the window of his room, he saw the dawn lights. So sometime at dawn? Very late?
Oh, so that doesn't match up, because my guy says they went to bed at 2, or they stopped playing poker at 2:25 and went to bed immediately.
Okay, so what's your guys' line?
2:56.
2:56, my guy says 2:78. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Yeah!
Hoffman claims he checked the time after the poker game and that it was 2:25 a.m. In addition, he says that they went to bed immediately.
On the contrary, Brown stated that when they went to bed, he could already see the dawn lights. It doesn't make any sense.
One of them is lying.
At least one of them. Yeah! Wait, that was really good!
Let's see if there's anything else to say after that, or if that's where it ends. Damn, the exciting music made us feel like, I was like, we did it! We won the game!
That felt really good. Wait, we can talk to Captain Miller again.
Oh, Captain.
This is like
Sorry to bother you.
Two-player Ace Attorney.
We heard the first deposition part from the suspects. How do we proceed?
Are you kidding me, detectives? Alright then. Prior to depositions, pay attention to details. They're hiding something. They must have lied somewhere. Oh, this is instructions for the thing we just did. Find the contradictions and try to get a move on.
Thank you. Let's go back to work.
Do you remember the name of the school?
Morgan
Le Fay.
We can flip through documents.
Oh wait, so we didn't do this when we talked about the school. Fantastic Four.
Oh. What? Fantastic Four?
Yeah, so going back to the school thing, the thing my guy said was, were you, Thompson, and Brown in the same class at the Daniel Morgan School? That's correct. We used to call ourselves the Fantastic Four.
Four.
And Mark says 4, and Hoffman says 3. I meant 3.
Ooh, interesting.
Did you hear anything about these questions?
No, he just said, how was... Okay. Were you classmates? Yes. How was that time of life? Everything was quiet. And then I pressed on it, like, quiet? The adolescent with first loves and stuff? And then Brown said he's not very popular and chicks didn't want him.
The fourth classmate, Albert Einstein.
I was good, even though we were always called out by Miss Perez, the school principal. Okay, that's all he mentioned on the school. So
okay, so we want to search up school principal Miss Perez.
What was her name? Maria Perez?
Yeah, I think.
Too many results. Okay. How do I do Maria Perez? Daniel Morgan School. Daniel Morgan School. Maria Perez? Not found.
.404. Is it not Maria?
Let's just
Lone
look
has
up...
an idea.
It is Maria. P-E-R-E. Yeah, that's her. So maybe Maria Perez Sodas.
Yeah. Maria Perez, 1975.
There we go. Maria Perez Sodas Point.
Oh, Sodas Point.
Was the director of the Daniel Morgan Institute from 1975 to 1978, just 3 years. He resigned suddenly after an unspecified event. She moved to New York City after. Interesting.
Maybe something happened in Sodas Point back at that time. This information could be useful for later. Alright.
It's good that they saved some of our searches, though. Wait, I'm gonna run to the bathroom very quick, sorry. Entertain the chat.
You're leaving me? You're leaving me all alone?
Yeah.
Wow. Not even gonna take me with her. How are you guys? Lone has an idea. I think I'm gonna wait for Lara to accept or decline that idea. I think we're doing a pretty good job figuring stuff out on our own so far. Weird? What do you mean, Ada? I'm just clingy. I have attachment issues. What the hell was that? What was what? What if I just enter random numbers in here? Almost there. Wait, what do you mean almost there? What? 257? What? 256. What? What? 254. Mr. Shower Hand Painter. What the fuck? I wasn't painting. I was cleaning. Trying to prevent drain clogs. What the hell? Nah, he told you about that?
I'm back. What happened?
I have a new nickname now.
What?
They're calling me Mr. Shower Hand Painter.
Let's go! Yeah!
Why has Lara been bisected?
Oh.
What happened to you on your stream?
I did this.
Huh? Oh, I see. You're not split on my screen in that way. Okay, I entered a random number and...
To what?
And my guy said we're almost there.
To where? To where?
To the contradictions.
Okay, what numbers did you type?
But the number is, for you, 27128, and mine is 256.
I think it's because you got 256, right?
I see.
Yeah.
She had an idle meeting. Oh,
Yeah,
Lara,
sorry,
I think
I
you
had
just DC'd your mic. Oh no, never mind. You're good.
Yeah, I had an idle meeting.
That's crazy. Whoa. So that's how they maintain so much energy when they're dancing on stage. I always wondered. I've always been curious about that.
Curious. Alright, let's hop back in and grill them.
Unlisted just remembered it is some Thursdays.
Hi, Unlisted! Hi!
Isn't it?
It's Thursday,
Where
so
did
I
we
exist.
Where do we maintain the information about Perez?
What do you mean maintain?
I mean, how do we know that that exists apart from in our own brains?
I don't
Did
know.
they write it down somewhere? School.
I don't think they did.
Alright, maybe we'll be able to ask it. Going back in.
Alright, let's go.
At the timetable.
Can I read mine?
What was that place?
Oh.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Brown, you declared that yesterday night, right before going to sleep, you saw the dawn lights. Is that correct? Yes, I'm sure about that. You also said that Hoffman always checks the time on his watch, and so it was! Hoffman is certain about the fact that you finished playing poker at 2:25 a.m. and that you went to bed immediately after that. How is it possible that you saw some early lights?
Oh my god, the music.
Please, Mr. Brown, tell me what you saw. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about that. Take your time. I'm all ears. I must have gotten confused. Maybe those were street lights I saw. Please make an effort. Yes, the light must have come from a street lamp. So, do you confirm that it was not yet dawn when you two went to bed? Yes, I do. I confirm that. I was mistaken. I see. I think Brown is trying to tailor his version with Hoffman's. Maybe it was actually dawn already when they went to bed. If that's the case, it would be very suspicious.
My guy said that Hoffman must be lying. I need to find more inconsistencies to call him out on it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we'll have to do more note comparisons with this.
So Hoffman is the lying one, and they went to bed around dawnlight, so they did something to the body! Alright.
What time did you wake up? Are you asking this question as well? What time is he saying?
He's saying 9:30.
Okay, Hoffman said the same.
You heard a scream? Albert was there.
Apartment of Maxim House.
Huh.
So we have a location.
Okay.
Hoffman says he got there first and then Larry came down.
Oh shit, I need to check my notes on that. I highlighted it.
We can compare later, don't worry. You like reading out the accusations, huh? I see your Ace Attorney brain. Objection!
Objection!
Wait, stream idea. Lara, stream idea.
What? What's the stream idea?
Ace Attorney court argument.
I've done that
over
with
something
myself.
really stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, okay.
I can do that with other people too.
Do it with your other self. Me.
But the oh my god, Taro. Yeah, but the rule about my Ace Attorney court VOD is that you don't talk about the Ace Attorney court VOD.
Oh, I see. My bad.
No, you did. Okay,
What did we do? We called the police. Larry called the police.
Yeah, Larry did call the police. Wait, hold on. Who was there first, he said?
Hoffman said he was there first.
Wait, it's Albert Hoffman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hoffman was there first. My guy also said that. Albert was there in tears.
Albert.
Wait, did he... Oh, shit, okay. So both of them woke up at 9:30, but...
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's no way, because when... So Brown woke up at 9:30 because of a scream. So the scream is from Albert, so there's no way Albert woke up at 9:30, right?
Okay, contradiction there then. When does Brown say he woke up because of a scream?
4:02.
4:02?
Yeah.
And Hoffman says he woke up at 9:30. 3:59. Almost there. Okay, one of those is correct. So the we might just say that when does your guy say he woke up at 9:30?
400? Okay, so
Damn
4:02 is correct, but the other one isn't. Okay.
4:02. So instead we'll say 369. Try that. Almost there. Really? How do we know what the contradiction is, but
Yeah.
what line are they looking for?
My line exactly at 4:02 is I woke up all of a sudden. I hear a scream, a frightful scream. Jumped out of bed and I rushed to see what happened.
Larry came to. He was confused, staggering, really shocked by a terrible sight like me. Maybe it's that line? 370? Which one is it? Or is it further forward? At what time did you wake up? My sleep was disturbed.
Wait, his sleep was disturbed by what?
He didn't say what. He wouldn't let me ask. Oh, 363.
What is 363 the line?
It was, he said, were you disturbed by something, or was the bed uncomfortable? And then my guy said, Hoffman said, not at all. It was a luxurious apartment. Oh, I think we were supposed to search up the apartment and figure out that they were soundproofed.
Oh.
We can look it up afterwards to confirm, but
Oh.
are you seeing the dialogue now?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a different contradiction in our brain.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay. While I was questioning Hoffman, I found out that the bedrooms were completely soundproof.
I wonder how the hell could Brown hear the frightful scream coming from the kitchen?
Oh, that's very interesting.
That's your catchphrase.
There is something wrong. The hanging, the clean kitchen. Maybe it wasn't a suicide at all.
Wish I knew what the hell they're hiding. I'm not buying this. Okay, let's look up the apartment.
So the apartment is Maxim House. Maxim House. But do we know where it was?
I just typed in Maxim House.
And it showed up?
Extremely luxurious houses for very short-term leases from 1 day to a few months in New York City. All the houses provided by Maxim House have the following
there it is.
functionalities. Jacuzzi, fully equipped kitchen, soundproofed bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But our thing was a contradiction, right? It's not like we were wrong.
I feel like I want to try. something else. Right?
Okay, because my
Not
guy
at
woke up at
all,
9:30
David.
because of a scream. So, what was our contradiction that we were thinking about?
Contradiction is that they both woke up at 9:30.
Yeah, because
So what does line 402 say specifically?
I woke up all of a sudden and I heard a scream, a frightful scream. So I jumped out of bed and I rushed to see what happened.
Oh, where does he say 9:30? That's what I need.
Oh, well, it must have been at a. Oh, sorry.
Lara.
Yeah, this guy is bad at time. I forgot from previous dialogue that he's really bad at time. So when he say about 9:30, he probably is wrong then. Probably at like...
Oh, but it is the same line as 402?
What do you mean?
When does he say about 9:30?
400.
Okay. That doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we... Okay, sorry, this was my bad. I think we had to have assumed that this guy is just bad with specific times and the other guy's really good at specific times, and that this wasn't a contradiction. The only contradiction was the soundproof rooms.
The scream. Okay. Gotcha. Well, we figured it out.
Yeah.
Shall we go back and question them?
You can read yours.
About the scream. Pew. Mr. Hoffman, you declared that the house was a Maxim house, am I right? Yes. Did you know that this type of house has soundproof bedrooms? Sure. David told me something about all these comforts. Mr. Brown said that he heard a frightful scream coming from outside the room. How can you explain that? Oh, wait a second. No, it can't be. That was... Oh. Hoffman, are you okay? Please try to remember, how did things actually go? Did you scream? No, I didn't. I mean, Larry, he must have gotten confused. It can't have happened like this. All right, thanks, Mr. Hoffman. That's a very weird reaction from Hoffman. What was he referring to? Maybe to some other events. Better to investigate and see what Lara found out. In the meanwhile, we received the report of the police agent who entered the house first. Oh. We have a new document.
Ooh. I don't have it yet.
Okay. I can read it out to you if you want. But also, we forgot to corroborate the wake-up time thing. Or the go-to-bed time thing. Did we have a way of... remember? Because they said...
We can do
your
that.
guy was like, oh, it must have been lamp lights or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All good. All right. At 10:14 a.m., I arrived on site. The house did not belong to any of the three men, but it was rented for a night under Mr. Thompson's name on the Maxim House website. Mr. Thompson was found in the kitchen hung by the neck to a rope which was tied to the ceiling. A chair was found below the body. Nothing else seemed out of place, except for some crystal shards were found on the ground close to the table. There were also a lot of marks on the ground that could have been made by the table or the chairs. The three bedrooms were in order. The bathroom was very dirty and wet and contained traces of alcohol and vomit.
Sorry, let me read the beginning of that again. I just got the document and caught along with the last two sentences.
No problem.
10:14, I arrived on site. The house did not belong to three men. Rented for one night under Thompson's name, Maxim House. Found in the kitchen, hung by the neck on a rope tied to the ceiling. Now, a chair was found below the body.
That's what I'm wondering.
Except for some crystal shards. Found that could have been made by the table and chairs. The bedroom order. Bathroom very dirty and wet. Contained traces of alcohol. Interesting.
Tied to the ceiling is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
How do you tie something to a ceiling?
No clue.
Alright. I'm sure Hoffman is not telling me the truth, he says. So.
I'm sure Mr. Brown is lying as well, so.
Alright. I have to find some weak points and put them under pressure. Crystal pieces. I'm gonna ask him about the crystals. We want specific knots? No, think about it. It's a ceiling. There's nothing to tie onto. You have to have a fan or a chandelier or something of the sort. That's normally what you would say, right? Especially in a report. What was the rope tied to? The report. The wine glass. It slipped through my hands.
Okay. Do you have any information about who your guy says cleaned the kitchen?
I'm about to ask.
Okay.
Kitchen was really tidy. According to your declarations, you didn't tidy up. When was it cleaned? It was already like this. Who do you think cleaned it? David, I guess. Couldn't it be Mr. Brown? I saw him going to his room before me, and then in the morning I woke him up. Oh, he says that he woke up. He's saying that he woke up your guy.
Yeah, okay.
In the morning, which is...
True. Wait, what? He woke up how?
It's not true. He's saying he went and woke him up in the morning. Which we know is not the case.
Do we call them out on this again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanna do 402?
Anybody clean up the room before committing suicide?
Yeah, that's weird.
Go to laboratory. Okay. All right. Oh god, we have so many.
Yep.
Scream.
Okay.
Dinner and poker, nighttime. All right, do we want to go through these one at a time? Do we want to go to nighttime first and see if there's a...
Night.
Or yeah, Scream. We go to Scream.
To Scream? Okay.
Did you know this type of house has soundproofed bedrooms? Mr. Brown said he heard a frightful scream coming from outside the room. How do you explain that? Larry must have gotten confused.
Yeah, my guy says, there was some trauma when he was a kid and his dog died and Larry screamed at that time, so when he was waking up from the nightmare, he got confused.
Okay, so I guess their stories line up.
I really do feel like I'm...
But how do we catch them on the nighttime one where he's talking about the streetlights? They didn't record that conversation. Maybe it's not important.
We don't catch them on it right now. We
Okay.
try to catch them on the freaking like cleaning or like the crystal shards or something.
Has your guy said anything about Hoffman being very neat or particular?
Shit. Okay.
He said he arrived exactly on time.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. How could possibly it be David if he was gonna commit suicide?
What are we looking at, Lara?
I'm looking at the cleaning. When Brown entered the kitchen, it was already tidy. Does your guy say that?
Mm-hmm.
then if neither of them clean, then that's a contradiction, right? Oh no, wait, no, they're claiming that before hanging himself, David cleaned the kitchen.
But Hoffman says, it couldn't be Mr. Brown. I saw him going to his room before me, and then in the morning, I woke him up.
Yeah.
Isn't that a contradiction?
No, because Brown said
because Larry said he woke himself up, jumped out of bed, and ran downstairs.
I guess.
What line was that?
That was in the previous one, right? 402?
Mm-hmm.
What was your guys?
Fireman's knot is one knot away from being a hangman's noose.
Oh,
no.
Let's all learn how to tie a noose. If you're not obtuse, all you need is a piece of rope and abandon all your hope.
Anyway.
Huh? What was the number?
Wait, 402 is the previous one. Let me go to the new one.
Almost there.
Okay. Wait, what's yours?
603.
603. Try 491. Shit.
Nothing.
Wait, because 491 is, Mr. Brown, you said you woke up in the morning because you heard Mr. Hoffman's frightful scream. Wait, sorry. Let me flip through a couple pages. Oh, 504?
Nothing. They're teasing us.
Oh. 504 is... It was morning already when I woke up. I wanted to apologize to David, but what happened? So I went to the kitchen and found David there.
Went to the kitchen and found David there.
Wait, did he mention a chair?
Mm-hmm.
How was the state of the chair?
Found the kitchen already tidy. Wait, I don't think my guy mentioned the chair.
Damn it.
What about the glass shards? So this is... The first question I asked him was about a wine. There were crystal pieces on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And Hoffman says, it slipped through my hands. I'm careless.
He said broken glass. I don't remember who broke it. We were drunk as hell, so that's not a contradiction. He just said he doesn't remember.
We could try. What line is that?
It's gonna be 614.
Almost there, it says. One of our lines is...
Which one's yours?
593.
593.
In which he says, yes, it slipped through my hands and it broke. I'm careless.
14 is a broken glass. I don't remember who broke it. See, we were already drunk as hell.
Oh, 591. 591, Hoffman says, the wine glass.
All right.
Hoffman claims that he broke a glass of wine.
Brown instead said that when the glass broke, they were completely drunk.
But they drank the wine during dinner. Oh!
Shit.
That's right. We're stupid. According to both of them, they got drunk only afterwards during the poker game.
With whiskey?
Somebody's still lying.
That's very smart of you, Mark. You are a genius.
So true.
Come on, let's go ask them some questions. Damn it! Ooh. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We can get through it.
Do we want to go back and ask again?
Yeah. About the broken
Feels
glass.
like cheating, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you remember if Hoffman broke a glass during dinner? Dinner? What does dinner have to do with this? I'll tell you later. Please answer the question. I already told you that the glass was broken when we were all drunk. So during the poker game. Are you sure that nothing was broken during dinner? I'm pretty sure, yes. Your
We
friend
broke another glass later.
You broke a glass during dinner. Oh, yes, maybe. I don't remember exactly. Mr. Brown, if the glass broke during dinner, what happened during the fight? Did anything else break? I told you, we fought, we pushed each other, the table must have tipped over, and I remembered that something fell to the ground and broke. The fight was pretty serious then, wasn't it? Well, we just pushed each other a little, maybe some slaps, nothing more. Are you sure? Yes, I am. You were pretty sure earlier too, and yet... Enough, I'm very sure. Alright, chill, bro. Okay.
Did she literally say that?
No, alright, chill, Mr. Brown.
Okay. Okay. In the meanwhile, it seems the medical report of the autopsy is ready.
Okay. The medical report.
How do you feel about sticking your finger in a brain, Lara?
Good.
Do you want to read this one?
Forensic report. Examination type, autopsy. Examination. Thompson. Place of examination somewhere. Time and date of examination 12/32. Examiner Yuko Ayanami. Authorized by Alan Miller, our captain. Evidence, advanced rigor mortis. Liver mortis in the lower part of the body. Body temperature of 22.5 Celsius at the time of the autopsy. Hematoma in the neck. Presence of visceral vascular congestion. Blood stasis. You fucking hate me. That's why you made me read this.
I didn't think about that, but probably petechia.
Petechia and cyanosis? The autopsy was carried out at 12:32 a.m. The body was identified as that of Mr. Thompson by testimonies and identity card. The cause of death is suffocation between 2 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. Okay. That's before they said they slept?
So they choked him to death and then hanged him to make it seem like...
Yeah.
Alright.
Overall, he was healthy. The left knee was particularly weak with signs of a past surgery. An important quantity of alcohol was present in the body at the time of the death. The deep marks of the rope on his neck shows that he must have hung for several hours. Some crystal shards were found under the hand's skin.
So he broke a glass fighting someone.
Interesting.
It would seem.
But if, time of death 2:30, that was before they slept.
Alright. Liver mortis is the settling of blood in the lower part of the body. According to Wikipedia.
Several hours.
What about vascular congestion? That's probably like blood being empty from some of the... What happened?
The guy mentioned Lambert. There was a fourth guy there.
Oh, you started asking. I was searching on Wikipedia.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah. My guy accidentally mentioned Lambert. I'll go back for that.
Pog. You said that you checked the time. The time was 2:25 a.m. Petechiae are little red blood spots, and cyanosis is when you're blue dabba-dee dabba-die. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Thank you.
I feel like, isn't that just what happens when you die? Okay.
I wouldn't know. I haven't died yet.
1 minute. We'll all find out eventually. Heard complaints from David coming from the kitchen. And then we went to bed. I must be confused. Maybe it was 2:15. Maybe he committed suicide immediately after we exited the kitchen.
LaMau.
They left and he was like, all right.
I got 2 minutes. Gotta make it look like they killed me.
Good thing I spent all that time on those rope tying competition practice.
Yeah. My name is unlisted. I like tying nooses. Let's go.
Oh, no. You guys share hobbies.
Uh-huh.
In 5 minutes. He killed himself in 5 minutes? Yes, why not?
He got so drunk he forgot about object
And he also
permanence.
cleaned the kitchen in 5 minutes.
He cleaned the kitchen and then killed himself extremely quickly.
5 minutes. Holy shit. Why would he die? I feel like this guy could have made millions off of this skill. Mr. Hoffman, do you understand that is not possible? Oh, it was not all tidy and clean. The chair below him was upside down.
Oh, contradiction! Oh, we have to flip through different reports now to find contradiction.
That's what I was saying.
Oh my god.
A lot of crystal shards on his hands. They had a fight, but nobody killed anybody. Please stop.
Wait. Where he said the chair was sideways, that's a contradiction.
I'm gonna
I just
pull
need
that
to
up.
find mine. Oh shit.
Chair below him was upside down. Ugh, move my mic so I stop whacking it.
508 for mine, and what is yours?
815. Aha!
There you go.
Hoffman said that the chair under David's body was upside down.
Brown instead said that it was upright.
Maybe somebody placed it there on purpose.
Yeah, that's possible. There's something else, Mark. There's something else, Taro. Brown talked about something traumatic that happened in the past. His dog's death when he was just a kid. I believe it's somehow related to the case. Ask Hoffman if he knows something about that. Mark, are you listening to me? Stop with those animal-shaped origamis.
Oh,
Even
no.
your guy has ADHD. It's crazy.
No, leave me alone! I get it, alright? Okay, but there's more contradictions to make here. So let's not go in just yet.
Okay.
So what did your guy start saying about the timing?
Timing of what?
So we started talking to him, and he said, Mr. Hoffman said he lost the hand at 2:25 a.m. However, he died at between 2 and 2:30.
Oh, right. Autopsy.
What did you hear during these 5 minutes? I heard complaints from David coming from the kitchen, and then you went to bed. You heard David's voice coming from the kitchen until 2:30 a.m., but you said your guy mentioned the fourth member, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if we can call them on this. Actually, maybe I'll go back to my Fantastic Four.
Oh, right. Fantastic Four, and then Lambert.
Adam Lambert? What's he doing here? No, what was your Lambert line?
1905.
1905. Not a great year.
Okay, what's yours?
My line is either 24 or 26. I want to try 26 first. Okay. Let's try 24. Nothing?
Maybe we don't call them on that yet?
Maybe we call them on it by saying, I heard complaints from David from the kitchen. You state that you heard David's voice coming from the kitchen until 2:30 a.m. Yes. I have something here. Let me have it.
Okay. Maybe we just go in with what we have and then we call out the other contradictions later.
Okay. Going in.
About the chair. Mr. Brown, your friend states in his deposition
that the chair below Mr. Thompson was upside down. How come? I didn't place it like that. It was upright. Excuse me? I meant it was upright when I found it. Don't play your dirty tricks on me. Mr. Brown, are you sure you are not the one who placed the chair under David's body? No, what are you saying? It was already there, obviously. I must have been mistaken. Were you mistaken as well with the whole puppy story? Puppy? Yes, the puppy.
Hoffman says he doesn't remember the puppy.
One you found dead when you were a kid. You told me that. Don't you remember? Ah, sure, my poor little dog. How did he die? We found him dead, drowned at the sea. Was it in that moment that Hoffman screamed frightfully, as you said? Yes, exactly. Last question, Mr. Brown. What was the dog's name? Buffy. Alright, thank you.
Jack.
Contradiction immediately?
Mm-hmm. Are you sure that dog's name was Jack? Yes, I'm sure. Everybody has pets.
We got a new document.
I think it was a human child. Everybody has pets, and Mark says, to be honest, yes, I do. An ocelot? Hello?
Whoa! Cool.
An ocelot? My sweet Luna. Anyway, thank you for your testimony.
Okay, our new document.
Jack, odd name for a dog? How is that an odd name for a dog? That's the most normal dog name I've ever heard.
What about...
New document from the captain.
That's a weird name for a dog. Okay, detectives, we are
You
running
wouldn't name
out...
your dog new document from the captain?
Nope. Detectives,
Pretty
we're running
banger
out
name.
of time. It's now or never. The district attorney told us we need to get a confession within the hour, or free Brown and Hoffman as per the standard operating procedure. In which case, we all know it will end up being ruled as a suicide. Get a move on. Okay.
Is this a real, deadline? Are we fucked? Love dogs with normal people names. If I ever got one, I would call it Dylan or something. Yeah, I feel like dogs with normal human names are very funny. Because somebody goes to your house and you're like, oh yeah, Jim's in the backyard. Hey Jim, come on in. And it's a fucking Great Dane. But then cats have to either be named after significant historical figures or funny foods. Yeah. Those are the peak cat names.
Yeah.
Actually, small dogs, historical figures.
I want to name a really big dog Button and a really small dog Sir Frankenstein. Okay. Boofy.
Alright.
What line is your dog name at?
Puppy. My god, Jack. Okay, 929 is the first time he mentions Jack.
Mine is 885.
Not quite. Alright, let me say. Jack, it was the dog's name. 931. That's it, 931.
Bingo.
I asked Hoffman about the dog. At first he didn't seem to know anything about it. Then he said something about a certain Jack. And later, that Jack was the dog's name.
I knew Brown was lying. He told me the dog's name was Foofy. Continuing to interrogate the suspects won't help at this point.
We should try to do some research on the computer. Back on the school's lead. Maybe we can find some useful information.
Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, Jack?
They killed Jack.
Wait, what's the name that I got?
Wait, wasn't Jack one of the guys on the... What's the name of the school? Why didn't it save my search history? Am I in incognito mode?
Morgan, what was the freaking school name?
Was it David Morgan? No. Fucking, ugh. This user interface is killing me.
Sick. What was it? Maria Perez? Maria Perez.
Daniel Morgan School.
Daniel Morgan School.
Not David. Daniel Morgan School in
Location.
Sodus Point.
Sodus.
One of the people was named Jack.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Wait. Jack? Hold on. Jack Lambert. I'm gonna look up Jack. Too many results. Jack Lambert Sodus Point? No results. But I've got something to say.
It's impossible. I feel like I'm on the right track. Maybe the file doesn't have the Sodus Point tag. I could try with the date and the name.
Date.
The date.
Jack Lambert. Date. Oh, for some reason now I have my saved search history.
Yeah, it appears after you search something successfully. It's kind of annoying. Date must have been 19. Oh, when Perez left.
Oh.
Maria Perez Sodus Point, 1978 she left. So Jack Lambert, 1978. There we go.
There we go.
All right. You want to read this one?
Yeah. Jack Lambert, 1978. The Odd Case of Jack Lambert, Sodus Beach, New York, 1978. In 1978, Jack Lambert's dead body was found near the Sodus Beach cliff. Jack Lambert was a 13-year-old local boy. He died from drowning. The case was ruled as a suicide. On the palms of his hands, numerous scratches were found. They're believed to have been caused by impacts of the body with the rocks, even though another report indicates that the scratches were likely sustained while the boy was still alive. Interesting.
I have something to say. Bingo. Could be relevant to our case. All right. What do we think? Should we just go back in, or should we search anything else up?
I think we should go back in.
All right.
And this is interesting because it's not a puppy. He just. Okay, so this is how lying. When people are not great at lying, they just skin an old story with a different thing. So, So Jack Lambert, they killed him together or something, or maybe it was an accident, but definitely he didn't commit suicide, right?
They got into a fight or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lambert was the name he brought up for some reason.
What was the reference? How did he reference that name? What was the line he said?
Yeah, let me find it.
Hey,
Yamento. We beat each other up a little bit. It can be, but I didn't kill Lambert. Oh. Interesting. So they're still traumatized, not from the puppy story, but from the fact that they killed Lambert together.
All right. We ready to go question them?
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Sorry, I accidentally... Yeah, there we go. Go ahead.
You're good?
Yeah. You good?
What? No, I was just what? Oh, am I taking this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Jack Lambert. Pew. What are you making there, an origami? Yeah, here you are. It seems like a dog. That's Jack. Mr. Hoffman, you ever heard about Jack Lambert? Kid drowned in 1978 in Sodus Point? Never was about a dog, was it? No, Jack. Jack was a friend of ours. The Fantastic Four. Me, Larry, David, and the Thing. I'm sorry, I didn't want to. Tell me everything about it, Albert. I'm here to listen to you. Yes, of course. Thanks. It's as David said. It's time to get rid of this burden. Well, it was in 1978. I was just 14. We were the Fantastic Four. David, Larry, Jack, and me. Those were cheerful times. Jack was the strangest of the group. He didn't have a good family situation. His father was a drunkard, and God knows what he was doing to him. In reaction, Jack had developed this arrogant attitude that no one could stand. I'm ashamed to say this, but we were being a little hard on Jack, especially Larry. I mean, Jack was our friend. He was always hanging out with us, but we used to make fun of him all the time and play jokes at his expense. All kinds of jokes, many of them in bad taste. What stupid bullies we were. Anyway, one night Jack told us his secret. He had an incredible crush on Betty. Betty was the prettiest one in our class. Who wasn't crazy about Betty? I was right from the beginning.
Yep.
I was right all along.
Okay.
Jack made us promise never to tell anyone. You know, he was very, very shy. He couldn't even interact with girls. Not that I was very brave either. In short, we were always laughing at him behind his back. One day when Jack wasn't in class, the three of us wrote a fake love letter from Jack to Betty, gave it to a friend of hers. I remember that Betty came to the three of us that day, ripped the letter in pieces in front of us and said, "You're losers, both you and your friend. Stay away from me." Jack didn't know about it, of course. We had been humiliated in front of the entire class. We decided to let off steam with another stupid idea. So it was that we organized the joke that ended badly. Whose idea was it? I don't remember. Of all of us, I think perhaps Larry proposed the idea, but in any case, we were all in agreement. We told Jack that Betty had said that she wanted to meet him in a cave under the reef. Obviously, there was no one waiting for him. At first, he didn't want to believe us, but then we convinced him. He was incredibly upset about the situation, so we took him down to the cave, and we managed to lock him in there using a big rock and a metal grid. We thought we could leave him in there for a couple hours and then free him, but we were just kids and we didn't know that. Go on. The high tide. In just 2 hours, the sea level rose high enough to fill the entire cave. When we went back, I can still picture it as if it was yesterday. Jack's wide-open eyes. My God, what did we do? I understand. Go on, please. Jack was dead, drowned. His hands were scratched all over. He must have tried desperately to push the grid out of the way, but he'd never been muscular. My God. We were devastated. That's when we swore an oath. Which kind of oath? David, Larry, and me, all three of us swore to never talk about what had happened, even just among us.
Among us?
Jack's body was found after some time, washed up on the rocks. We agreed that if interviewed, we would talk about Betty's reaction to the letter. Betty confirmed it when she was questioned and took all the blame. It was a perfect cover that death was ruled a suicide. Things were not the same between the remaining Fantastic Three. That silence. Each of us wanted to talk, but couldn't. We were all crying inside. After a while, we stopped hanging out. Once in a while, somebody would text the others, but it wasn't the same as before. Sound again. At this point, everything is clear, Albert. What? The motive. It wasn't just an accident. Jack Lambert's story. Oh, David didn't invite you just for a poker game, am I right, Albert? What? Stop lying, please. This is the moment to say the whole truth. Do it for David and for Jack. Jack. You're right. It's like you said. I'm sorry about everything. I didn't want it to go that way. Are you advancing your dialogue as well?
I advanced it a little bit, but we're...
Okay,
it's
but you're gonna make
different.
an accusation, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear your end too.
I skipped a bit. I'll summarize it before I continue mine.
Okay. Tell me what happened and for real this time. You guessed it right, Detective. From the beginning, David wanted to talk about Jack. The poker game was just a pretext. Way to loosen up a little and break the ice. David wasn't obsessed with gambling, not at all. What kept him up at night was what we did to Jack. He could not keep that guilt inside him. It was no huge poker hand in which he lost everything. At some point, David started talking about Jack. He started saying that we had to atone for what we had done. And the only way to do it was to break the oath and to confess everything to the police. We didn't agree, am I right? No, we were really drunk, and so we started fighting vigorously. David started screaming that we were all murderers, and Larry screamed back at him. And then, I tried to calm them down, but David said that he would have confessed the day after, and that we should have done it too after that. They started brawling. You mean David and Larry? Yes, exactly. At some point, Larry overturned the table and the crystal jar broke on the ground. David slipped on it. Larry wanted to shut his mouth once and for all. He jumped on him while he was on the ground and he choked him. I was shocked. I was paralyzed. That's odd. I wasn't able to save a friend once again. Go on. Larry said that David was mad and that he didn't leave him any other choice. Said that if I was involved as much as him, and that I had to help him figure out how to solve the problem. And he threatened to kill me if I didn't cooperate. What then? After that, we cleaned the kitchen and we staged the suicide. I see. There's still something unclear. I have questions to ask. Do you want to do your thing first?
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I skipped just a couple boxes, but basically what she said is, shoot, what was his name? Albert Hoffman already confessed everything in the other interview. You better fess up. And then he's like, what? I'm gonna. And then I'm like, what are you gonna do? Kill him? Like you killed David? Or like you did with Jack?
Oh, damn.
I didn't kill Jack. It was an accident. You did kill David though, didn't you? Damn. You killed him to keep his mouth shut about what you did to Jack. David wanted to confess everything to the police, am I right? But you couldn't allow it. Your great chef career would have been poof, over. For this reason, you choked David, and then you staged his suicide with Hoffman's help. That is how it went, am I right? Sure it is. How do you think it should have gone? I had to kill him. He left me no choice. I mean, after all this time, he waited 40 years to feel guilty. Stupid David. And all of this for that loser. Who are you talking about?
Oh.
About Jack. We were the Magnificent Four. I was only 12 years old. We all went to that school in Soda's Point. Jack was the loser of the group. He had told us about his little secret, his love for Betty, the prettiest little girl in class. As beautiful as she was prissy. Can you imagine that poor fellow with Betty? No way. So we played him a trick. Secret date at the seaside with his love. Fell for it. We left him down there, stuck in that cave in the middle of the reef to cool off a bit. Who could have imagined that the tide would raise? When we came back, he had already drowned. What a horrible scene. I still remember Albert's scream. How can I say? Frightful? Yes, exactly. I see. So David had arranged the evening to get this off his chest, telling the police everything, right? Yes, and he wanted us to confess too. But why? My career would have fallen to pieces without any reason. I couldn't allow that. Not like that after all what I've done to reach the summit. And so you killed him and then staged a suicide with the help of Mr. Hoffman. Yes, of course, but we didn't have time to do things properly, and what's more, we were drunk. Stupid Albert, I knew I couldn't trust him. Alright, now it's for my questioning time.
Okay. Bedtime, the chair. That's enough. I should leave him alone.
Mine is the scream, the crystal shards, and I have heard enough, so we do one at a time each?
Sure.
You do your
Shall I start?
Yeah.
You start. Okay. And tell me, was it really 2:25 a.m. when you went to bed? The game was over at 2:25 a.m. I didn't lie about that. But then we didn't go to bed. We stayed up all night preparing that scene. And we only rested for an hour or so when it was already morning. So Brown was right when he said he saw the dawn lights when he went to rest. That's right, but we didn't sleep a wink. Alright, You want to do your choice one?
Yeah. The scream. So you were confused with Jack when you said that you heard the frightful scream coming from the kitchen. That's right. What an idiot I am. It must have marked you, that event. A trauma that you were never really able to overcome. So the scream never happened. It was still from his trauma of that one event. Of Lambert dying.
Listening to this is relaxing. It's like an audiobook. Well, you
Aww.
came in late enough for that. Earlier on we were being pretty boisterous. And hello, Xion.
Hi, Xion. Okay.
The chair. Choice 2, the chair. And tell me, why did you and Brown get confused about the chair story? Because Larry had put the chair upright under David at first, but then I thought that it didn't make sense, and that when you hang yourself, you push the chair, turning it over. So I repositioned it, but then I forgot to tell Larry. See, he is meticulous.
Yeah.
Bad lie that he broke the glass. I see. Alright, let's hear your choice too.
Crystal shards. Can you tell me now, what the hell were those crystal shards we found on the floor and on Thompson's hands? The jar. The darn crystal jar. With the rainbow dash. I hadn't noticed it at first. When I saw it, I went out of my mind. What are you talking about? He put it on the radiator. The jar, it was the same one. The one in David's house, the one upon which we took the oath. 40 years ago.
Huh?
Oh, I see. You were kids and you swore to keep your mouth shut about Jack, right? Yes, anyway, when the table got knocked over, the jar crashed to the ground. Then David ended up laying on his back on top of all those crystal shards while I was doing what I had to do. I understand, that jar must have made you uncomfortable. You and Mr. Hoffman both. Because of what it reminded you of. That is why you avoided talking about it. It was a promise. They promised on it.
What was in the jar? Jack's
Probably.
ashes? What? Why a jar?
I don't know. They didn't specify. I can click it again and reread it.
No.
Damn jar.
My choice 3
What are you
says
talking
that's
about?
enough.
40 years ago, you swore to keep your mouth shut. Yeah, they didn't specify. It's just a jar that they promise on for some reason. I don't really think about promising on a jar, but you know.
Nah, I don't. You know, well.
Yeah, I've heard enough. You ready?
Thank you, Albert. You were finally honest with me. David, Jack, what did we do? May God forgive us. That's the third. What? The third broken oath. The first one, Jack, the secret of his love for Betty, revealed just for fun, tricked by his friends and dead because of a stupid joke. The second one, David, the oath of keeping the silence about what happened. David finally had decided to free himself from it, betrayed by his friends who were not brave enough to deal with the past. Finally, the third one, the silence about David's murder broken by my confession. Larry made me swear to keep my mouth shut. What an irony. Fantastic Four. There's no Fantastic One left. Thanks, Detective. I'm free now. Free from the burden of my guilt. Goodbye then, Albert.
A lawyer.
Goodbye. Forgive me, but what's your name again? Mark. Goodbye, Mark, and thank you. Goodbye. It's over. I wonder what happened to Lara in the other room. I could hear quite a bit of noise.
Alright.
Before going on, I'd better wait until Lara is finished as well. Okay.
But after all, how is it any of our fault? Huh? It was just a stupid kid's mistake. It got blown way out of proportion. Jack was just a weakling. He was gonna kill himself anyway, sooner or later. You're disgusting, Mr. Brown. Alright, we have his confession now. How dare you, stupid bitch! I'll give you a lesson now! Ooh! Ah! I'm stomping on him. Yeah!
You're beating the shit out of him?
Yeah. I was hoping he would try to do that, and that's settled too. That's the number of my yoga instructor, Mr. Brown.
That's the number of my yoga instructor, Mr. Brown. Oh, I forgot that a long stay in jail awaits you. Goodbye, Mr. Brown. My hand hurts though. I'm a little rusty with jujitsu.
Damn.
If we're going on, I better wait until Mark has finished it. Whoa.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready to hit continue?
Yeah, I hit it.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, cutscene. He's being arrested. There's a dog on the table. What happened here? I heard some noises.
Business as usual.
But look, what did you do to your hand? Classic Lara. True.
Do you remember when they sent us to patrol the streets as punishment? We found those big guys. We had fun there, didn't we? You know, classic Taro.
I thought I was gonna die that time. Lara, I swear. The captain sent us a message. He's congratulating us for the commendable work and for the confession. When will we get a raise, though?
There's still a long way to go.
I wonder what will awaits us tomorrow. I'll go now then. Good night, Lara.
Hey, Taro. See you tomorrow.
What? That rhymed. Oh, somebody's panting. Where the hell did he go?
Captain Miller's here. A cop was found dead tonight. The prime suspect is Detective Farlow.
Until I find out what actually happened, everybody's going to believe that it was me who killed that cop. Hope that Lara's deciphered the message. Can't be distracted. Back to work, Mark. To be continued.
Take care of Luna.
Wow.
Oh, the evidence is against him. What did you do this time, Mark? Okay.
Wow, there's gonna be another one?
Woo! Well, let's hope. The trailer for it came out in 2021.
Oh, wait, how old is this game?
2020?
Oh, I thought it was recent for some reason. Did you just find it recently?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it came out in 2021 and then the other trailer came out, I guess, later in the year in 20.
Gotcha.
What a fun little
fun.
game, though.
Yeah.
I like the unique play concept. It's quite fun. Yippee!
I feel like there were a lot of contradictions where I was like, this is a contradiction, let me call it out. But there were other situations that it wanted us to look at.
Yeah.
For a short enough game, we can't ask them for too much.
Oh! I accidentally pressed save and quit. But yeah. That was a really fun game. I really wish they would have done the second episode. Because that sounds really fun. Like, not only is we have to do asynchronous investigation work, how are they gonna do it? Because, like, one of them is on the run and the other isn't allowed to work on the case.
Huh.
Like, maybe street interview?
I wonder, maybe they got, like, really over invested and tried to do like a more than visual novel type of game or something. Are there plans to release a sequel? Follow us on our social media 2021. Discord. Damn.
That was really good though. Y'all both dress in business formal? Is that intentional? This is so nice. Thank you.
I wore my suit because I don't know. I feel like detective outfit.
Yeah, I always wear the suit. I can't take it off actually. It makes me feel like a serious businesswoman, you know? Mm. Oh, what's... Whoa, whoa!
What?
I'm trying to move us. But your head is so big.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make you stand on my books.
Huh? I'm gonna stand on my shelf too.
Okay, that was a really fun game. I feel like I removed the galaxy.
Oh God, put it back quick. We're gonna get in trouble.
No, but
I don't need to deal with them again.
No, but the thing is, like, I feel like I've gotten used to good shit. Thank you. No. Is the BGM too loud?
BGM?
Sorry.
What's your BGM? You have new BGM?
My BGM is like the Dan and Phil beats.
Huh.
They made their own thing. It's a little loud. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't realize how loud it was gonna be. Yeah, thank you guys. I was gonna say I'm a big fan of like mystery games or like crime mystery games specifically, but I got a little used to the ways where people were adapting the mechanics so that you can't accidentally stumble upon a solution you haven't thought of yet. Where like Tango Tower, I really liked that. I mean, all the Tango Towers game series is like that, but Tango Tower specifically, they added way more options. So like you can't accidentally stumble. Like the way this game works is that you pointed out the sentences you thought were contradicting, right? But let's say in Tango Tower, not to give away any secrets, but you have to do the same where you point out the places where you thought contradict and how it contradicts as well. Like there was a scroll wheel of like various different options where it's like this person lied about this thing because blah blah blah, you know? So you can't accidentally get an answer that you didn't figure out. But this game, I guess after a while you realize which part is the relevant part and you can accidentally get the answer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, you mentioning that reminded me of another game of a similar ilk.
Yeah?
Have you heard of The Golden Idol?
The Golden Idol?
The Case of the Golden Idol and The Rise of the Golden Idol, which is the sequel. Basically, the way the game works is that you look at a bunch of scenes and gather words and names from the scenes. And then when you open your book, it's like a Mad Lib almost.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Mr. Blank was in blank fighting blank over blank.
It's
and then
like
discover the mysteries.
Oberdin.
Yeah,
style.
but I think it's more straightforward. A little bit, so it might be better to stream. I watched some people play the first one.
Yeah.
Similar
I really
vibes.
like mystery games. I really like mystery games.
I need to play Oberdin so bad.
Oberdin's really good. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I need to finish Blueprints first, though.
I watched.
I wanted to play more yesterday, but I got so busy.
I watched you play, and then I watched another person play a little bit, and I officially have thought that it's probably not my type of game, actually.
That's fair.
Yeah. I think I like these non-replayable crafted experience rather than the roguelite style.
Yeah, I think I need to beat the game to fully speak on it, but it seems like the puzzles are crafted, but there's a lot of RNG if you can get to them in a certain amount of time. Which I guess is kind of revolutionary for this genre.
Yeah.
In a way. Once I beat the game, I'll have more thoughts on it, but
yeah.
I feel like you need to get significantly deep into the game to see its full mechanics.
Yeah.
I've already played 8.2 hours though, somehow.
Yeah, I saw like the first few comments on RT Games' playthrough. Like his video was like 2 hours long, and then he played like 4 whole streams, and then the comments were like, "Congrats, you beat the tutorial for Blueprints." And that one comment made me think like, okay, it's probably not my type of game, because
Oh god.
yeah, it's a really replayable type of game where you have to get really deep into it to fully unlock them, something like that, right? That's the feeling I got from that comment, and I was like, that's not my type of game. It's a roguelite that has mystery elements and puzzles. I don't like that.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. I could be completely wrong.
I like puzzle games, and I like some roguelikes and roguelites, namely Hades, which I might play on stream eventually. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I keep forgetting to do it.
But it's fun. Thank you for playing this game with me. If I find more asymmetrical mystery games, I'll be sure to try to grab you.
I would love to join you again.
Thank you for being Mark Taro, and thank you me for being Lara.
I think it's really funny. The first time we streamed together was a mystery game, but we were joking around too much, so it took us 2 times the amount of time the game was supposed to.
We were fucking around because we were okay. Full disclosure, pulling back the curtain, we didn't know each other that well at the time. It's like a couple conversations in with you, I think. And then that's when we discovered that like our humor style kind of clicked. So we were spending way too much time fucking around making jokes. So the 2-hour game became like
we were like, whoa,
5 hours.
This guy is the same type of funny that I like to be.
Yeah.
Wait. Foul play.
Foul play.
They're releasing a second game. Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping. Are you ready for another 8-hour stream that should only take 2 hours?
Let's go! I'm so ready.
Planned release date May 22nd.
May 22nd? That's like next week.
That's next week. Holy shit.
Lamau. Okay.
Oh, brother.
Alright, we gotta plan a time to play this, Taro.
We have time.
Mm-hmm.
What if I come visit you and we play?
Play in person?
If we had more free time, I would.
Yeah. One day. Alright. I will end the stream now because it
do we wanna raid the same person?
Ooh, yeah. Okay, we still have shared chat, right?
We do.
Let's find some.
People I'm following. Whoa, Lara CO is live.
This fucking guy.
I don't know any of these people that well. I need to get to know people better.
You wanna raid? I typed it.
Could raid the ducks too.
I typed it in Discord if you wanted to raid this person.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why
Let's
not?
go raid an old, long time viewer and a friend of the channel and friend of my friend Gal, Meaty Ham.
Friend of my friend is my enemy.
Hmm.
That's how that phrase goes, right?
Incorrect, actually, but you know. Alright, I've started the raid. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yes, thank you. I guess we'll see you together when we decide to play Duck Detective. But separately, we will probably both be streaming next week at our regular times.
Alright. Thank you for joining us, Taro. Thank you, K Beluga. Oh, K Beluga came just as we're ending. I'm sorry. Bye, Unlisted. Goodbye, Ada. Goodbye, Freya. Bye, everybody that was here earlier.
Everybody. See you later.